Welcome to the Family Engagement Webinar Learning Series. I am Jeanette Mejias and the co-director of the New Jersey Family Engagement Hub at SPAN Parent Advocacy Network. Momentarily, you will meet the rest of the Hub team, but I want to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing to spend your time with us today. This webinar is pre-recorded, and we invite you to join us live for our next webinar installment so you can have meaningful participation and engagement. Today, we will be highlighting summer learning and activities, strategies and activities to keep kids learning and engaged. We here at the Hub believe that learning should be fun and that every day is a learning day. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Dr. Lanisha Makel Ridley.
Hello, everyone. As Jeanette said, my name is Dr. Lanisha Makel Ridley, and I am her co-partner in crime, the co-project director of the Hub. I wanted to spend some time telling you a little bit about myself. I'm a mom of a 4-year-old son. I absolutely love to read. So if you see me in person, if you ever meet me, you will always see me with a book somewhere in my bag or my hand. And I am now going to turn it over to Kim Rivers.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Kim Rivers, and I am the training coordinator for the New Jersey Family Engagement Hub. I am also a mom of 3 kids, and I am very happy to be here and welcome to see you all. Thank you for joining us. A little about myself. I'm a performer. Yes, I did some acting in the past, and I also love to dance. So, hence the music. And now I'm going to pass it on to Tiffany.
Hello, my name is Tiffany Molina, and I'm the Central Regional Family Engagement Specialist. I'm also a mom of 5 and a former elementary school teacher. I'll pass it to Tara.
Thanks, Tiffany. Hi, everybody. I'm Tara Semenik. I am the Southern Regional Family Engagement Specialist. I have 3 children with unique needs, and I'm very active in the school community with a focus on inclusive practices for all. And if I had to pick a hobby, I would pick reading too. Just like Lanisha, I love reading also. And now Faith will tell you a little bit about herself.
Thank you, Tara. So, good morning. My name is Faith Victor. I am the Northern Regional Family Engagement Specialist. Something fun about me is I love nature. I love going on long walks. I love looking at sunsets and going on trails. And I love working and being with families. And now I pass it on to Alexis.
Thank you, Faith. Hello, everyone. My name is Alexis Pratt. I am the Community Engagement Specialist. And my favorite thing to do during the summer is travel.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about SPAN. SPAN Parent Advocacy Network. This is the organization that our project comes under. And for those of you who are not familiar with SPAN, SPAN is a parent center. There is a parent center in every state. So we are the parent center for the state of New Jersey. We provide information, technical assistance, resources, and support for families. We inform and we involve professionals who are interested in healthy development and education for children and youth with a real focus on disability rights. So for more information about SPAN, you can go to www.spanadvocacy.org. We do have many programs, about 45, that cover everything from education, health, mental health, human services, childcare, child welfare. We do extend to over 40 national, regional programs, and we are funded by government agencies, foundations, and fee-for-service contracts.
The New Jersey Family Engagement Hub is a project funded by the U.S. Department of Education. We are entering into our second year and completing our first year of funding. The Hub recognizes that families and their children and the communities in which they live need to be engaged in order for our students to succeed. Our goals are to promote and engage in activities and policies that build collaborative partnerships between youth, families, community organizations, and educators in order to enhance the development and student achievement. We are committed to serving as a centralized information hub for family engagement. We are committed to informing educators and practitioners about the latest educational opportunities and barriers, to provide technical assistance and resources and support on effective family engagement practices, policies, and activities, to improve student development, academic achievement, and long-term success. We are committed to providing parents and caregivers with easy to understand, usable information to solve everyday problems and issues. We are also committed to giving our youth, our students, a voice to share their experiences and ideas so that they can work on supporting their own education and academic success. We also want to enhance parents and family capacity to effectively work with students and schools and professionals so that they can help meet their children's needs. Our advice is that we see our families and community members as co-creators and co-producers of excellent schools and learning opportunities, and that we want all of our students to succeed. And this is a quote from Karen Mapp, who is the guru of family engagement. And I will now turn it over.
Now let's talk about the summer slide. So the summer slide happens during the summer months when school is not in session and learning loss happens. So as I mentioned in my introduction, I'm a former elementary school teacher. So I taught general education as well as special education. So I can say from my own personal experience that when the research shows 9 out of 10 teachers spend at least 3 weeks reteaching the lessons at the beginning of the school year, that's pretty much accurate. And because the impact of a summer slide can be so severe, it's really important for families, educators, and community partners as well to engage or assist in educational and recreational activities so that they can prevent this loss of learning and academic regression. Coming up, you will hear some tips and programs to keep your children engaged and learning throughout the summer from Tara.
Thanks, Tiffany. So, what are some ways that educators, families, and community partners can help students avoid that summer slide? Well, educators could provide a clear a calendar with some daily activities for families to do to maintain or build upon skills that maybe they need to use in school or everyday life. Families, they could work on skills like making plans to do things with friends or going to a community event or just going on an outing with their family. Community partners could kind of make those things happen by hosting those community barbecues and park events to engage families locally. Any of these activities are going to help prevent that summer slide by providing students with opportunities to practice the things that they need in order to be successful in school. And that's when we can consider enrollment in summer learning programs and why they're beneficial. Next slide, please. Summer learning programs give students the important opportunity they need to help academic retention, to maintain the content that they've learned during the school year, to avoid academic losses that usually happen when there's a large break from daily use of the skills that they've been learning in academics environments. Programs can help encourage the development of new skills and interests. So maybe they've never tried to play dodgeball before, but the summer program has a component of that sport. So they get to try something new. They can learn some new balancing skills or some new skills to go with the things that they've already picked up. They can learn social skills through these programs as they provide opportunities for children to interact with their peers and learn how to interact appropriately with adults. Students can practice and learn executive functioning skills, which enable us to plan, focus, have a good attention memory, and juggle more tasks effectively. Programs like this offer structured environments that balance fun and learning, and high quality summer programs support building critical social and emotional skills of the students that we are supporting. These will help them not only in school, but also in areas of life as they move along in their lifespan. And Kim is about to tell you about some enrichment program options. Take it away, Kim.
Thanks, Tara. So, yes, here are some good examples of options that you can do with kids during the summer. There are art and music classes. And of course, art really encourages creativity and self expression. You can do coding and robotics for those who are really into the STEM to develop problem solving and those technical skills. And of course, computer skills. There are sports camps where kids can really play outdoors. They get to exercise and promote that physical health and learn teamwork. How about some agricultural camps? You know, you can go to out in the nature or go into the parks where you can really think about developing environmental responsibility, taking care of the environment, especially when we talk about climate change. What does that mean? Then there are social camps. Yes, social camps for kids who struggle socially. They can go to a camp where they can develop social skills with probably group activities, you know, working on how to interact, how to have appropriate peer bonding. And then STEM, where you can do hands-on activities in science and technology and engineering and math. And then, of course, literacy camps, where you can focus on reading, writing skills, of course, in fun and interactive ways. And then, of course, there's also options to language immersion, where you can learn new languages and kind of develop a knowledge about the world and understand different cultures. So these are some really great examples of camp options. And of course, next, I'll pass it on to Tiffany to talk about what you can do at home.
Thank you, Kim. So now that we've learned about programs outside of the home, let's focus on math and literacy at home. So academic learning doesn't solely take place in school. Learning can be achieved anywhere. And in this case, we're talking about home and the variety of ways that you can use everyday items to continue that academic learning with math and literacy. So for example, practicing math skills in the kitchen when cooking and measuring, or even skip counting on the playground while you're pushing your child on the swing. Phonics and literacy skills by giving your child a checklist to find items that begin with a specific letter or sound. Another game that my children love to play is super simple, and all you need is a pair of dice. I actually got mine from Dollar Tree. And then each person rolls their die, and you have to see who gets the highest or lowest number. So there are variations of this game, but it's always a hit. My students and my own children at home love these activities. So these are just a few examples of some fun and engaging, but also educational activities. Um, if you want to hear more about math and literacy at home, uh, the FE Hub will be having an upcoming webinar featuring this topic. So look out for that. But remember, summertime can also be a time for social emotional learning as well. Next slide, please. So as an educator, one of my favorite things to teach was social and emotional skill building. But with all the academic demands that teachers have placed on them now, it's harder to have time to implement those social and emotional skill building. So this means that during the summer break is the perfect time to work on those critical social and emotional skills. For example, self-regulation tools and techniques, identify and name their emotions. So for the younger ones, it's hard for them to express how they're feeling. So you want to teach them how to identify them, how to name those feelings. And you can also use role playing with puppets or stuffed animals or anything that they like. That's always a hit with the younger ones. And work on the problem solving skills, even for the older ones as well. And confidence building, life skills, self advocacy. So after teaching these skills, take the family out into the community to practice. And speaking of community, Faith is up next to talk about some community resources.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. So, utilizing community resources. Now, where can you find the resources to apply the social and the emotional skills, as well as different enrichment and summer learning programs for your children right in your community, like down the street? So you can first go to the library, summer reading clubs and programs, free museum day passes, amusement park passes, movie theater tickets, and other free activities and games. Museums, discover and learn new things, create masterpieces, and expand on their learning from the past academic school year. Community centers, parks, and recreations, arts and crafts, county and city movie nights, sports, games, and social activities such as gardening, swimming lessons, and more. So visit the community page of your township. From everything from street fairs, carnivals, sports, outdoor games, activities, and all summer programs. Events will be listed there. And the best part is you don't have to travel too far to have fun in the sun. And now I'll pass it on to Jeanette for something fun.
Thank you, Faith. Yes, so I'm going to talk about outdoor movies. I think this is such a great opportunity for families to take advantage of what's available to you. And I always say if it's free, it's for me. So every county has a schedule of events. So I encourage you to take a look what is happening around your community in your neighborhood. Typically, every county has outdoor movie nights and they are family friendly. And it's either takes place in the park or if you're a beach lover like myself, I love the beach, you could take a drive to the beach. And they typically will show these movies during dusk. So you have to wait till the sun goes down. But they also have some townships, community-based organizations also host movie nights. And now it's not outdoors. Usually they do it in their facilities and they'll provide snacks, but it's a great opportunity to meet people in your community and make those connections. Now, if you don't like outdoor movies or being outdoors at all, you do have an option to go to the State Theater in New Brunswick, which is a historic town. So I invite you to at least go and experience the State Theater. It is wonderful. And they offer free summer movie series. They do it in the morning and in the evening during the weekdays. And you get an opportunity to experience a film um, in the comfort of air conditioning and in a historic area and state of the art theater. And that's another opportunity to have fun. And engage alongside with your family. We also have state fairs. Now, I'm not sure if anyone knows, but the Garden State can really give amazing fairs. I love them. That's a staple for us to visit the fairs. And one of the things that I love about it is that there's something for everyone. One of the state fairs that's well known is the Middlesex County Fair and the Sussex County Fair. And they have extraordinary events, family attractions. They also have exhibits, they have performing arts where they offer a free entertainment daily, um, a horse show. They have family entertainment area every day. So I would encourage that you visit the website and take a look at their schedule so you can plan some fun this summer.
Okay, let's have some more fun. So, the Adventure Aquarium in Camden, New Jersey. And thank you, Jeanette, for letting us know all these cool things going on in the community. So, it's summertime, and that means it's time to be outside. So, some more fun in the sun. The Adventure Aquarium is located in Camden, New Jersey. It's a few minutes away from the Center City, Philadelphia. So this aquarium has the largest collection of sharks in the Northeast and one of 3 in the United States with a great hammerhead shark. The only aquarium in the world that has a hippo exhibition. The Adventure Aquarium has cool exhibitions, for example, the touch and feel stingrays, sharks, and other sea animals. Grounds for Sculpture in Hamilton, New Jersey. It's a 42-acre park with indoor and outdoor museums, a landscape with amazing life-size and giant-size art with 4 indoor galleries. In addition, there are performances, exhibitions, activities, and workshops for all ages. Each month, the Grounds for Sculpture partners with the preschool to bring art-based activities for 3 to 5-year-old students to their classrooms. From reading stories to make connections to the art pieces, then creating a work of art based on what they have explored. So this year's theme was centered around curriculum-based topics such as seasons, celebrations, insects, and more. The New Jersey Botanical Garden. The New Jersey Botanical Garden is located in Skylands, New Jersey. They also say that this garden is also part of the Ringwood State Park. This is free admission, as well as a self-guided and guided tours are available every Sunday from the month of June all the way ending in October. So the gardens contain important collections of plant species and cultivars from all over the world. Some of their featured gardens include the Perennial Garden, the Lilac Garden, and the Wildflower Garden. Every so often, the New Jersey Botanical Garden hosts a concert, offering a wide range of popular jazz, Americana, folk, and ragtime and classical music. So we hope that you can attend all these cool places.
Thank you, Faith. And now we're going to focus on everyone's favorite summer experience, beaches. And lucky for us, New Jersey has such an amazing variety of beaches along the coastline, everywhere from Asbury Park, Wildwood, Cape May, and of course the Atlantic City Boardwalk, just to name a few. The beaches are big, they're expansive, they're beautiful. They're just a train or a bus ride or a drive away. Some beaches have boardwalks, some have amusement parks, some you can even take your dog to. Some are free, some have an entry. All you need is sunscreen. Now, if you prefer fresh water, lucky for us, New Jersey has the lakes. Yes, in fact, there are over 400 lakes in our state of New Jersey. And in the summer, when my kids were little, we would pick a different lake to explore every weekend. And I gotta tell you, they are equipped with picnic sites, barbecue sites, playgrounds. They've got great man-made beaches you can swim in. They typically charge by the car, so you can have as many people as you want in the car. Now, some tips. You got to get there early because they have a set limit. They fill up. You can do fishing in some of them. You can have picnics, sit in the ground, camp in some of them. New Jersey is a great place for lakes. Certainly, Lake Hopatcong is one of the largest lakes in New Jersey. It's actually one of the largest freshwater bodies in the state. There's even some scuba diving opportunities for visitors. There's boating in some lakes. So certainly, go onto the website. We have a lot of resources that you will find in the Google Drive once you complete our survey, and it will give you a listing of all of the lakes near you. And now I'm going to pass it on to Lanisha.
So if you remember when I introduced myself, I said that I love to read. So it makes sense. I'm going to talk about the library. So the New Jersey State Library, every summer, they have a summer reading program. So for 2024, the summer reading slogan is Adventure Begins at the Library. The library is a great way to do learning from home or in person, but within your community. It is a great safe space for kids to go that is air conditioned, that is an escape from the heat, and that the librarian won't let you leave your children there without an adult. The program for the Summer Reading Challenge, is to encourage reading at all levels. So it's not just for children, but it is also for adults. The challenge usually begins June 1st and concludes in the middle of August. I believe this year it's August 17th. And you're able to get book lists and activities for all ages at the library. Our local libraries are probably the most accessible place that we can go in the summer to enjoy activities. They have areas within the library that are decorated and designed for children. They're designed for teenagers, and they're designed for adults. I go to the library just for quiet reading time, and I'm able to sign up and go in and sit down and have some adult time by myself, and the children can do that as well. Not only are you able to access books at the library, but you're also able to rent movies. They have performances. You can get museum passes from the library. In addition to utilizing our libraries, we also have businesses and organizations within our communities that have summer reading incentives. Barnes and Noble allows you to earn a free book. Scholastic and their Reading is Fundamental program has free ebooks and virtual rewards. And Showcase Cinemas, you can earn a free movie admission with a book report. Next, I want to talk a little bit about Liberty Science Center. Liberty Science Center is located in Jersey City. It is on the waterfront and is close to the Hudson River. It is an interactive science museum and learning center. It has the 4th largest planetarium in the world. They have exhibits that change on a regular basis. The current exhibit is Barbie. You can be anything. They also feature a blue whale exhibit that is happening now and goes until October. For adults, they have Liberty Science Center After Dark. So every Thursday from 6 to 10 p.m., us adults can go to Liberty Science Center and enjoy a cocktail, and also be able to access the planetarium and the exhibits without the benefit of our children. And now I'm going to pass it on to Tara.
Thanks, Lanisha. So many great ideas on all the different places that we can go this summer as a family or as adults and as individual children to have great experiences. This is our New Jersey FE Hub Unleash the Fun to-do list. And it's organized by grade to give some constructive ideas on how to choose activities for your student and family to find the most productive ways to have fun to avoid the summer slide. For early childhood, they have things like go on a picnic, paint rocks, do a scavenger hunt, or visit a museum. For middle school kids, you're going to maybe join a summer reading club, learn how to cook, enter different community contests. And for high school students, maybe you're going to go to concerts in the area. You're going to visit college campuses as you transition from high school to college and university or other post-secondary opportunities. And maybe I love Make a Time Capsule. I actually did that this year with my middle schooler. They're just really great ways to encourage your children to think, to learn, and to grow. Next slide, please. And as we plan our summer learning experiences, there are some key things to keep in mind. We want to plan our family's goals to be realistic, to meet our own family's unique needs and interests. We want to try and be consistent with our goals. So, we do realize that it's not possible every single day to be consistent, but we're going to strive to do it. We want to make the activities similar, but we want to vary them. So for example, maybe I'm going to go to the playground with my son on Monday, but on Wednesday, we're going to try the pool instead. Physical activity, using different skills, but we're still going to do different things. When we set goals, we're going to identify objectives specific to summer learning activities that are going to help us year round. We're going to schedule activities. If it's not in writing, it never happened is an old SPAN adage. And it's true. If we don't make a schedule, if we don't put it in our calendar, it really significantly reduces the likelihood that we're going to accomplish that. So we want to make sure that we take the time to make it a part of our plan. And then we need to, monitor it and regularly review our goals, adjust it. If it's not working for us, how can we make it more functional for us? I want to allow children to be a part of the planning and implementation of the plan. And I want to help them relive it at the end of the day and experience it by documenting it in some way, whether we're writing about it, drawing, or acting it out. I mean, a great idea is to play charades where you take the activity of the day and you fold up different things that happened, and then they have to act out what they did that day. Because it's going to help them remember their skills that they've been working on, retain them, and build upon their skills. And of course, it's just another added bonus to the fun that they've already had that day. So along with these strategies to increase the effectiveness of the summer learning experiences, the Family Engagement Hub team have some summer tips that Jeanette is going to share with you all now to help keep summer fun and safe.
Thanks, Tara. Yeah, so summer tips from the hub. We want you to first of all remember to stay hydrated, make sure you're applying that sunscreen, and be flexible in your scheduling, to Tara's point. Make sure that you're eating healthy summer food, such as packing vegetables, so that you can keep that energy up to do all the things, right? Capture those memories, but make sure you disconnect from your electronic devices. I always say disconnect to reconnect is everything. And I can tell you that your children would appreciate that. And most importantly, have fun, because really it's all about having fun, engaging with your loved ones in a meaningful way so that you can have an enjoyable summer. Well, we are going to be back. We want you to look out for our family engagement team pop-up events. We're going to have another installment, another webinar, back to school, preparing for the upcoming school year, which will be on August 13th. We invite you to join us, register, come live because it's very engaging. And I find there are a lot of different things that you walk away with on a live webinar. And we invite you to also visit our website to see our previous recordings as well. This concludes the portion of our webinar. We want to thank you for taking the time. We hope that you walked away with some useful and valuable information. I am going to ask you to please scan the QR code and participate in our survey. We want you to give us honest feedback so that we can be able to improve our webinar content and deliver whatever topics that perhaps you might be looking for from the Hub. We hope you have an enjoyable summer, and we'll see you the next time.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance.